Down. Jesus Christ. You're right, Cal. I still haven't beat this. I am the worst speedrunner ever. How's it going, dude? Having the NPC text. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I'm using hacks. That's what I do. Sorry, I'm gonna start in just a second. Sorry, had to look something up real quick. It's alright? What's alright? You're alright, or it's alright that I hadn't started yet? Or both? Who knows? Okay. Let's get into this. Okay, what did I do last time? I beat... one dungeon? 2 dungeons? In the Dark World? I think I beat... No, I beat 2. Because I beat Thieves' Hideout and I beat Dark Palace. I think Swamp Palace is technically second. How's it going? But both works. Okay, good. Both works. I did a Sudoku over the weekend that took me just under 4 hours. Jeez. Did have to get a couple hints on what logic to look for next. Okay, that's... The fact that it took you 4 hours, I'm sure that it was a very difficult one, so... That's pretty cool. What was the logic like? What were the, like, tricks or constraints that you had to like keep to? We're going to start from DJ's house. Let's see if I can remember. First... Actually, wait, I want to check. Yeah, okay, so technically I want to do this place next. Is there any reason to do anything else first? I don't think so. I think at this point I'm just finishing dungeons and finding heart pieces. I think I've pretty much done everything else. It was Japanese sums, where clues outside the grid... Gosh, the text is coming up over me now. Hang on, I gotta fix that. Perfect. Okay. Now we can go. It was Japanese sums where clues outside the grid told you the sum of a consecutive region of shaded cells in the row. Clues outside the grid told you the sum of a consecutive region of shaded cells in the row or column, and how many clues was how many separate consecutive runs there are. Gotcha. Okay. That sounds cool. But none of the sums were given, and your only info was that each sum had to be a unique value. Oh, okay. So you're not actually given... Wait a sec. Some... Okay, so you're not actually given any of the sums. You just know... Do you just know how many there are? Each sum has to be unique. Interesting. Okay, you just get a certain number of blank boxes for each row and column. Okay. Interesting. And was it unique in the row/column or unique overall? So there are like only 9 sums that you're even given at all? Unique overall, so there were a max of 45 sums. Oh! I see. Okay. Were you given... You said that they're shaded regions. Are you given those shaded regions, or you have to, like, figure out yourself where the shaded regions are? The grid is blank. Okay, so you have to figure out for yourself where these shaded regions are. Damn, that's intense. You start with a row that has 5 blanks and build from there. Yeah, because if it's 5 blanks, it has to be every other one. Because otherwise they would be connected, and then you couldn't have 5. You could have at most 4. Right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Um, that's intense, but that sounds really cool, honestly. Okay. Oh, I don't have. I'm so dumb. Here I am gearing up to use the hookshot when I don't even have the hookshot yet. Come on. I think one of those two. There's somewhere in here. There's a skull with a key. Like 5 of the sums that had a question mark, which meant they were allowed to repeat. Oh, okay. So they couldn't repeat except for those 5. They had to be, the sums had to be unique except for those ones with question marks. Interesting. And the whole thing, does the whole thing start out completely empty? Like that? I just did a randomizer of this game recently, so I'm still a little bit messed up about where I'm going in normal Link to the Past land. Yep, no digits at all. Damn. That's crazy. That's super intense. Oh wait, do I? No. I already got that. That's how I got in here. I'm sure of it. Never mind. No digits at all, and you have to. You basically have to just go based on. Okay, wait. I remember I want to go this way with that. Pretty sure. Do I have fairies? Do I have a bottle? I do have fairies. I have 4 fairies. Wow. I do not have high hopes for myself in this game. The only thing in the grid were 5 white circles denoting consecutive digits. Oh, like the white circle on the line that shows like the two things on either side of the circle have to be one more or one less than the other. That sort of is that it? Come on. There's a lot of keeping track of. How many single-digit sums do I have? I see. Yeah, because there can only be 9 single-digit sums. Actually, because of the question marks, there could be at most... There are at least 9 single-digit sums, but at most 14. Now, I feel like it's unlikely that all of the... Shoot. Okay. This is why I wish I had hookshot already, but I don't, because this isn't a randomizer. I'm gonna have to do all this. I thought that was actually a thing. If I had realized that wasn't anything important, I would have just fell down the other side. There's a lot of keep tracking of how many... That's right, I read that. How many double-digit sums do I have? Yes. And essentially, at most, there's going to be... 14 of the single-digit sums, and the rest are all double digits because the whole... Wait. No. No, yeah. Because adding up 1 through 9, even if like one whole thing was the area, or if one whole row was like shaded region, that would still only add up to 45. So there's no like 3-digit sums. Yeah, of the non question mark sums, you can have maximum of 9 single-digit shaded regions. Yes, that makes complete sense to me. My next question then would be, if I know, I meant double-digit as in totals that 2-cell regions can make. Gotcha. Okay, that makes more sense then. Because yeah, you can get at most 17 and at least 3 with two cells, etc., etc. I got the big key, right? I think I did. Yeah, there's the hook shot. Give me that. Okay, one of these. Yeah, there it is. I also need to go down here. Sorry. So my next question then would be, if I know a number in a row is one of these shaded regions, is it also part of that shaded region for the column? Yes. Okay. Because you mentioned that they're shaded regions, which to me means like, okay, well, if they're all shaded, that means that they should connect between rows and columns, not just rows or columns. Like, they're not independent of each other. So that makes sense. So then, God, is there more to it than just that concept? Like, obviously there's the normal Sudoku rules, but is there more outside of that? Because to me, like, that is... I don't know where I would start. Right? Like, I would absolutely, like, look at that and just get stuck on where to go from there. Because even the one that has even the column or row that has 5 boxes, like, it's not like that is gonna help you find out what is in those boxes, right? At least I don't think so. Like, how would you... How would you do that? At some point, one of these days, like, you and I, we've already got plans to hang out and do a Sudoku together, and I'm super excited for that. But one of these days, I would love for you just to do a really hard one in front of me for a while. Because that sounds cool. Arts here. No, that's basically it. You start with the 5-sum row, then the 4 column, and work your way through all, eliminating all your possible sums. Gotcha. Because, okay, I guess I can't spend too much brain power thinking about this, because obviously I'm playing a game and I don't want my gameplay to suffer because I'm so focused on something else. But I'm gonna think more about that. Hello, Evac? April? Evac. By the way, I was looking around and came across the stream. Maybe I can help you out with your Twitch custom graphics even more. What's your Discord? I can send my portfolio there. You are more than welcome to. At the moment, I haven't put in my brain how much more I want to do, but like, you're more than welcome to send your stuff. My Discord is DJ Longarms still. What's the number change? Why can't I see my username right now? Here, I'll do this. If you would like to, you are more than welcome to. That is my Discord username. I would love to see it, because maybe I'll finally get some more cool stuff. What am I doing? Of having the better sword for this fight. It makes things so much quicker. A tempered sword, that's what I was trying to say. And you're dead. Give me that heart. Yes. The crystal. Huzzah. Cow. Sudoku. That's what I was thinking about. Let's see what you gotta say, though. I don't even remember if I bothered looking at any of this stuff the last time I played through this. BJ, because of you, I can escape from the clutches of the evil monsters. Thank you! The Triforce will grant the wishes of whoever touches it, as long as that person lives. That is why it was hidden in the Golden Land. Only a select few know of its location, but at some point that knowledge was lost. The person who rediscovered the Golden Land was Ganondorf the Evil Thief. Luckily, he couldn't figure out how to return to the Light World. Well, remember that you have magical powers, which only the hero can make the most of. There are some other magical warping points like the one you saw in Death Mountain. By using them, you can go between the two worlds and find the evils hidden in the Dark World. You are the only one who can destroy Ganondorf, the thief. No, Ganon, the evil king of darkness. Do you understand? Not at all. May the way of the hero lead to the Triforce. I love that even if you say not at all, they will just, like, repeat themselves over and over and over again. And I just imagine that, like, in the real world, they'd get so tired of that. But in the video game, it just happens. Okay. Sorry, let me build this thing real quick, because basically the puzzle does exhaust 9 single cell sums, 8 2-cell sums, 7 3-cell sums, and 7 3-cell sums in the non-question mark cells. So then you look at the row and column that have 2 3-cell regions, which both have to be 4 through 9. So you can place 1 through 3. Don't really remember after that, but it's very complicated. That makes sense. I'm also thinking about, like in my head, I'm trying to go from the angle of, like, well, what numbers would go in those boxes? But that's not how I should be thinking about it. I should be thinking about it as what sums do those boxes have to represent? Because that is where you would actually get started doing something. Come on, die already. You can do it. That sounds super fascinating. I'm so curious as to where, like, how that would progress. What am I doing in here? Okay. There are only a few heart pieces left, but I don't want to worry about that right now. I don't have any of the medallions. There's one relatively nearby. I'm gonna go do it real quick. Yeah, you're basically whittling down the possible sums until you know what was on each sum, and then you can finally place all the digits. Yeah, that makes way more sense than... Why was I facing that direction? That makes way more sense than what I was, like, picturing in my head. Because clearly, it's not a good idea to try and, like, get all of the sums or all of the digits placed first, because the whole point is that the sums are there to help you place digits. So that makes total and complete sense to me. Here we go. This gives me Bombos. Bye-bye. Give me that. Let's go up on the mountain, because there's another one up there by Tower of Hera. And yeah, I had put hard ones in the Discord as options for us to do together. Whichever one we do together, I could perform the other one at some point. That is a great way of putting it, and I would absolutely love that. That would be awesome. We can do one of them, and then however it turns out, just figure out the other one from there. Figure out another time, I mean, to do the other one. Here's Ether Medallion. Etho. Let's go get the last medallion. Actually, wait. I pushed the wrong button. Okay, never mind. I'll come back for it then. I know there's at least one heart piece up there that I can get now. Wrist. Why am I here? And like, no rush on us doing those. Totally fine if it's months from now before I catch them in. No, I appreciate that. I do. I'm definitely constantly busy. But I do want to do it. Like, that is, it sounds like fun, and it's gonna be a good time, and it'll be a great way to just kind of chill out, spend some time hanging. We're going this way. So it's gonna happen, and it's gonna happen soon. We talked about, I think, next Monday. So maybe Monday after work or something. As long as that works for you. Unless I'm completely misremembering our conversation. But yeah, I definitely have time next week. Fill up on all day Monday. Cool. Then yeah, we'll do Monday. Okay. I just remembered, like, the reason I keep forgetting that I'm taking a bunch of damage, because I don't have any of the tunics yet. I keep forgetting that that's, like, an important thing. Alright, and there's Quake. And that is all of those. Okay, let's do a quick think. Oh, shoot. Let's do a quick think. Have I already done this? I did this. Yes, this is where I got the boomerang and the shield upgrade. We're gonna do a quick think and figure out. Oh, I died. But I have a fairy. I've got lots of fairies. We're going to do a quick think, and we're going to figure out where the other heart pieces are. Because I think I can get most, if not all of them. But we're gonna try. This weekend, I didn't, unfortunately. This weekend was so crazy busy for me. Legitimately, I had my older brother's wedding. I had a birthday dinner for my partner's father. I had, in some not so good news, the catalytic converter on my car got stolen. So this weekend, unfortunately, I did not get the chance to catch Vertigo because I was so extremely busy. But at some point, I definitely want to go to another one of those streams, and honestly, I want to say hi to her. I want to make sure she's doing all right. It's been a little while. I don't think I got art piece on the list. Guess we'll find out, but I have sent the request on Discord. Kindly accept it when you're done accepting it. So please send a wave on Discord. I will do that. When I have like a bit of a break in my stream, or maybe after the stream, I will do that promptly. I promise. Okay, did I do this already? Let's find out. I feel like I did. I feel like this is a waste of my time, but... Yep, already did it. Okay. I think the heart pieces are actually largely on the mountain. Let's check the mountain a little bit. You're first. Oh my god. There we go. I know catalytic converters are so expensive. They are. It is really unfortunate. But thankfully, for myself, the theft is covered by my car insurance, so I do still have to pay the deductible, but I don't have to pay a ton. I'm not paying the whole, you know, cost of the catalytic converter, thankfully. There's one. Instead, I think I'm just paying like $500, which still very expensive, but not nearly as expensive as everything else that is going into this. Honestly, no, the real issue actually right now, I'm just gonna this now. The real issue right now actually isn't even the cost, it's the fact that catalytic converters are on back order across the country right now, apparently. To the point that the guy I was talking to said it could be anywhere from 2 to 10 months before they can get the part and install it. So that's the real issue. Now, on the other hand, he was telling me there's an aftermarket part that he can use that is basically just as good. It just doesn't have the Toyota logo slapped on it. But that... but it, like... You know, it's still... Like, it's just not the Toyota brand, so, like, if that's a big deal, then it's a problem. But, yeah. Good, didn't even occur to me that insurance would cover that, since it's not a crash, which is what my brain associates with insurance. Yeah, most people do. I wouldn't have even thought about it if not for the fact that my neighbor told me that hers was covered. It wasn't just me. It was me and like 3 other people that it happened to all in one night. And she was saying that their insurance covered it. Since it's a theft, like it's part of... I don't even know. There was some part of my policy that it's covered under. But yeah, it's convenient. Are you allowed to drive it there without one? Technically, no. And thankfully, my insurance also covered the cost of a tow truck to come get it. So, like, it really was pretty much entirely taken care of by my insurance, which is really great. Okay, where there's... Don't know where, but there's like Spike Cave that has, I think, the Cane of Burna, and then there's another cave somewhere else that has something else, but I can't get to that one because that one... Oh, here's Spike Cave. Okay. I need you. And then this, I think, has the Cane of Burna. Which is nice. Yeah. Where are... God, I wish I had written down which art pieces I had gotten. Damn. Okay. Let's just continue on. Go to the next donjon. I think is Skull Woods? Yeah, Skull Woods. Did you see where the platform formerly known as Twitter is apparently only worth 4 billion now, according to Elon? I did not know. I did not see that article or that whatever that claim, but I'm not surprised. The dude's an idiot. Elon Musk is an idiot. Let me say it one more time. Elon Musk is an idiot. Hi, what's up? How's the grind, man? Hello, hi there. The grind is grinding. I am doing my best to get through this game, and I for the life of me cannot recall where some stuff is. But I at least know how to beat the game, so that's good. To hear that. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, thank you for the follow. My apologies, it didn't show up on the screen. I forgot to put it on the thing again. As for your offer to help me with my my Twitch stuff, I super appreciate it. You are the second person to come in here and do that. Weirdly enough, with the same first bit to your name. I'm wondering if there's a connection there. I think you even said the same thing the other person said, so that's not sketchy at all. Yes, this way. Let's put there. Crawl across the edge like that. Big key! Because this isn't a randomizer! Because, oh my gosh, I'm so dumb. Have any keys, which means that this is not the area I want to be in. I'm doing something wrong. I really haven't played through this game normally in such a long time. Is through here. Oh, yeah. There's a chest in here. Oh, come on! Aim. Apparently he said the American Defamation League is responsible for at least 10% of that lost value in Twitter. So around 4 billion. So assuming he wasn't just tweeting random numbers, that means he thinks it's lost 40 billion of the 44 billion bought it for. Interesting. Yeah, no, that, honestly, like, I can see that being the case. Because fuck, like, he's such an idiot. He's ran around like a chicken with its head cut off trying to, like, clean shit up, but all it's done is make it worse. Like, I'm not a huge fan of Twitter, but it was clearly better before. I think I want to just let him take me, because now I've got an extra key. I didn't use it on that door to get out of there. Because now I can do this, and it's great. Yeah, it is remarkable. It truly is remarkable how quickly Twitter, the app formerly known as Twitter, went downhill. It's insane. Gotta work through that much destruction that fast. You do! You really do! Like, I've heard of planned obsolescence before, but this is another level. Okay, I guess I could have also gone this way. I didn't think about that. I have the map, right? Yeah. Let's go up. I keep thinking, like, oh man, I can just use this thing to make my life easier. For instance, the Cane of Samaria, but I don't have the Cane of Samaria yet, because this isn't a randomizer. Where is it? Come on. I just shouldn't have moved. It's wild to me that you do randomizers of this but don't have to have the normal route memorized. You know, it is kind of crazy, right? But when you think about it, like, dungeons are built to be, at least, like, I would say the best kinds of dungeons are the ones that are built to be kind of confusing. The ones where you have to, like, find the path forward, right? Which is typically done, at least in part, there we go, at least in part, with the dungeon item that you find being part of the puzzles, right? So, like, as an example, in Ocarina of Time, the Forest Temple, there are certain doors you can't get through until you have the bow. There are certain things you can't do in the dungeon until you have the bow and arrow. And that means that you have to go find the bow, which is like midway through the dungeon, and then come back to go in those doors to find those things. And, like, there are ways around it, and there are things you can do besides that, but the intended structure involves going and finding the bow and then coming back, right? But if you're playing a randomizer, typically you're not going to go to something like the Forest Temple until you have the bow. Because the bow is very unlikely to be there. So when you're running around, you might just find the bow and then you're like, oh great, I can go finish Forest Temple now. So you do. And when you get there, you don't have to go get the bow and then come back now. You just have to go through the doors and go through the rooms in the most efficient manner. Because typically, like, you know, you're speedrunning it or you're racing or whatever. So, like, the point is efficiency, not adherence to, like, the intended logic, right? Yeah. I figured you'd understand in those terms. Oh wait, what am I doing? I want to go over here now. In that sense, it is very easy to understand. Excuse me, the idea there. You can get over there. Yeah, this is what I did before, right? I went in. No, I didn't. I think I maybe could, but it's probably faster to. So yeah, randomizers, like, they are really good at teaching you logic for individual checks or groups of checks. Because you'll be able to say, you'll be able to say, this, like, set of checks requires this set of items. And so you'll know right out the gate, like, okay, I can do this stuff once I have those in the normal game. And sometimes that means you're going to do things in kind of a weird order. Like, I did things in a bit of a strange order in this game because I wanted to get the sword early. Because I was like, I want to get the tempered sword as soon as I can. Because that way, I'll have something that does more damage, right? But I didn't need to do that. I did it because I had prior knowledge, right? But in terms of dungeons, yeah, it gets very confusing sometimes because you're like, you get so used to doing the dungeon in a certain way. Because that is the most, like, efficient route for the dungeon. But only if you already have the item for that dungeon. Apparently, Eiji Aonuma has said that there's not going to be any DLC for Tears of the Kingdom, and I'm bummed about it. I wanted an excuse to play more of that game, and now I don't have it. And, like, obviously I can just play through the base game again, and, like, that'll still be fun and great, but damn it, I was really hoping there would be more, because I loved that game. Not ideal. But oh well. I didn't even need to collect either of those keys. I missed a couple of doors. And one of them was on purpose, but the other one... Oh, I think the other one is like a trap. You go in there and it's basically just a waste of a key. Okay, how is it not dead still? I'm super confused. I hit it so many times with the fire rod, and it's weak to the fire rod. Shouldn't it be dead already? Oh, well, there we go. Good enough, I guess. Here we go again! That's another dungeon down. Sorry, I was just buying groceries. No worries. We're good. Ba, ba, ba. DJ, because of you I can escape from the clutches of the evil monsters. Thank you. Do you know the prophecy of the Great Cataclysm? This is the way I heard it. If a person who has an evil heart gets the Triforce, a hero is destined to appear, and he alone must face the person who began the Great Cataclysm. If the evil one destroys the hero, nothing can save the world from his wicked reign. Only a person of the Knights of Hyrule who protected the royalty of Hylia can become the hero. You are of their bloodline, aren't you? Then you must rescue Zelda without fail. Do you understand? Again, not even a little bit. It's just right over my head. May the way of the hero lead to the Triforce. Yeah, it's very disappointing. Yeah, something like that. Like, here's the thing. I don't like the fact that the Master Sword breaks in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. I really don't like that. But Breath of the Wild at least, like, kind of fixed it by making it... by giving the Trial of the Sword and giving, What am I doing? Hang on. What's next? Ice Palace is next. Okay. I guess let's go to Ice Palace. I want to try to look for more heart pieces. I want to get all of them. I don't know where they are. No, I'll just go to Ice Palace. But anyway, Trials of the Sword kind of saves it by making it more more durable, stronger, etc. This game doesn't really have that, which is upsetting. Can I do this in here, or do I have to leave the woods? Oh, I can. Cool. He alone will stand against the vampires, the demons, and the forces of darkness. That is what Link will do. Okay. That was a rookie mistake. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Oh, You know what? This one, though, this is a dungeon that I don't need to worry about dungeon items and stuff, because this one doesn't have a dungeon item. I still want to get the dungeon item, but it's not going to throw me off because I'm so used to randomizers. Why doesn't... There we go. I'm so glad they let you add to your order. I forgot one of the two main things I needed. What did you almost forget? Out of milk and bread, forgot the bread. Nice. Weird slowdown. Literally everything else was just optional nice to have stuff. Hey, you know what? It happens, right? You're getting into the swing of things. It's been a long day, and you're just like, okay, what do I need? Bread and milk, and then you're doing it and you realize, oh, I forgot the bread. Shit happens, dude. It's all good. I did that too early. That's hot. Right. Go. That's not what I wanted to do. That's fine though. Figure something out. Well, I already got it. Hold on. Didn't know there were thwomps in Zelda. Now you did. Now you know. There are thwomps in Zelda. Make that noise. My child had to take... Sorry, hang on. Ah, come on. My child had to take a bath today because they wanted to say spicy Doritos and it's easier to eat them. My child had to take a bath today because they wanted to eat spicy Doritos and it's easier to eat them in the bath. That is an amazing example of kid logic, and I love it. I love it so much. Is this the thing? It's not. Did I share pictures with you of Nintendo Live? No, you didn't. The dungeon now. Actually, wait, can I... have to go this way? No. Yeah, please do send me some. I would love to see those. That sounds awesome. Okay, that's right. I keep going down. E. Perfect. What? Please. I'll have to... the child wants me to purchase Splatoon now. Are you going to purchase Splatoon for the child? Does the child deserve Splatoon? The answer is yes, the child deserves Splatoon. But are you going to purchase the Splatoon? Probably for their birthday. That makes sense. Especially if it's in November, that's not too far away. Go, give me that berry. Things reappear. Get myself another fairy. Hell yeah. So I want to buy Mario Wonder for yourself in October. I want to do that as well. And I almost certainly will. It looks really good. Like, surprisingly good. Oh, wait a sec. I remember this a bit. Okay, no, I get it. I get it. Yes. That's fine. Got to play it and it was so unintuitive. So intuitive. Okay, I was like, wait a sec. So intuitive and smooth and just really fun. That's awesome. I'm glad to hear that. I wanted to go in here because I forgot what is down here. Oh, more fairies! Come here first. In a bottle. I'll send an SOS to the world. I'll send an SOS to the world. I hope that someone gets mine. I hope that someone gets my message in a bottle. Message in a bottle. Whoa. Whoa. I've been, looking forward to Super Mario Wonder, because it looks, like I said, it does look very good, and clearly you think the same thing, and you've gotten the chance to play it, so I'm really looking forward to it. I'm just hoping that it's, I don't know, it's more than just a reskin of games with new power-ups, because that seems to be what all Mario games are, is just the same game we've been playing with just different power-ups, and they're good games, but like, I'm really hoping that this is something actually new, in the same way that like Breath of the Wild was actually new to Tears of the Kingdom, or to the Zelda series. Obviously not in the same way. I don't think Mario's not exactly an open world kind of game, but like, you know what I mean, like that sort of thing. I think I do, actually. Is coming out here. Yes, leads here. And then this. Perfect. And then I go here. And here we are at the end. Sorry, give me just a sec. The portion we got to play didn't feel new. It was very much like Super Mario Bros. U with new power-ups. See, that to me is kind of unfortunate. Because the game looks so new, so different. And if that's not the case, like, again, it doesn't mean the game is bad. I'm sure that it's a great game to play. Like, I don't know, I would hope for more than that myself. Go. Perfect. Alright, and that's another dungeon down. Because of you, I can escape from the clutches of the evil monsters. Thank you. They say the Hylia people controlled mysterious powers, as did the 7 wise men. But the blood of the Hylia has become thin over time. We who carry the blood of the 7 wise men do not possess strong power anymore either. Our powers will increase if we mix the courage of the knights with the wisdom of the wise men. Only a short time remains until the gate at the castle linking the worlds opens completely. If you defeat Ganon, this world will vanish and the Triforce will wait for a new holder. I believe in you. Good luck. Thanks, random citizen. No, again, I don't get it. Please stop speaking to me. Okay, the way of the hero lead to the Triforce. What does that mean? I feel like maybe the next Mario may be that. This and Tears of the Kingdom both felt like, let's let the children play and experiment within this playground that we've built, so we know we can trust them to build from scratch next time. Okay. That's an interesting way to put it. That gives me some optimism. I have some hope based on that. Okay, let's get going to the next place. What? Horse. Bum bum ba da bum bum. So next up we've got Misery Mire. Oh, I think there's a heart piece in one of these. In here. Ba-da-bum bum. Ba-da-dum. 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 Yeah, heart piece. Okay. Now, that means I'm pretty certain I know where one more is. No. And then I think there's one here usually, but I'm pretty sure I already got this one. Just check real quick. Oh, that's not gonna work. Oh, I didn't get this one. Sweet. That means I know where the last one is. At least I'm pretty sure. Awesome. Cool. I would have sworn I got that one. It's a good thing I checked. Huh. So now we go into here. Pull out Ether. Go. Misery Mire, here we come. Okay. That's right, the Cane of Samaria. That's the last getting. The last, like, menu item, I should say. Fuck. The frame rate difference between my Switch and OBS must be like causing a lot of problems, because this is so weird to look at, considering like how it looks right now. Okay, so I think I can't get that yet because the blue blocks need to go down. Can I even go that this way? Okay, wait. I do know there's a couple things in here. And there's you. Let's do this. I think I need the big key before I can do anything over here, because this leads to the boss area, yeah. Let's see. It's a fish. Okay, now it's all switched. Take this good. Why didn't it do it? There we go. Going down just leads back to the area it came from, so let's go this way. I don't know why I thought I had the big key for this dungeon. Back this way. Excuse me. Right. Up here, anything? That's not the one I was going for. An idiot. I was coming over here to get you. Damn it, I thought that you would actually be useful. Okay. That's right, I know where the big key is. Should have been going there in the first place. So I can't get up this way. This way. It's the big key chest there, which means I want to go. Cool, I'll take both. up. Come on. Big key chest. That's not where I want to go quite yet, because that leads to the boss. Instead, I want this way. Because I still need the Cane of Samaria, and then I want to... Am I that dumb? I am. I should have done this in the first place. I'm so dumb. I mean, this is probably nothing. This is probably like the compass or something, considering I clearly don't need it. Okay, it's a key. But good thing I didn't need that sooner, because that was off my radar for the moment. Okay, now I do want to go back to that area and get the big chest. There is the Cane of Samaria. This way, because I believe... Yeah. I'm gonna want this at some point relatively soon, I'm sure. Okay, you know what? First... this. Perfect. Boom. Nice and simple. Never mind. Thought that was actually a useful area. Oh shoot, no. Oh. Get that thing first. Of course. All right. Vitreous. Time to die. Shoot. Ooh, that does a lot of damage. They all do a lot of damage. Holy shit. Well, there's another fairy gone. But I seem to keep finding them, so, like, it doesn't matter. Bum, 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 bum. Come along. Jeez. So much damage. Yep. It takes so long to die, too. And another dungeon down! Only 2 more. And then the final battle with Ganon. DJ, because of you, I can escape from the clutches of the evil monsters. Thank you! God, they all say exactly the same thing. Ganon captured us because he couldn't break the seal of the wise men with his power alone. And then, using the wizard Aghanim as his pawn, he drew us to the Dark World. After cracking the seal with our powers, he sealed us inside of these crystals. He then gave us to his loyal monsters, but Ganon didn't plan on your getting this far. Now Princess Zelda is waiting for you inside of Turtle Rock. Please hurry! Do you understand? No. I don't. Not everybody knows how to do everything! May the way of the hero lead to the Triforce. I don't think that's the first I think you should leave reference I've made on stream, but probably the most obvious. Okay. Up next we are going to Turtle Rock. Rock. Turtle Rock. Bum, bum, ba, 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 ba. Right. Let's go. But hang on. I'm starting to second guess whether or not I know where the last heart piece is. I don't think I've done the thing. I don't think I was able to yet. Unless it's... Check. Here's Spiral Cave, which I'm pretty sure I actually have done this one. I should have just trusted my gut. Damn it. At the very least, if I'm wrong about where it is, I'm fairly certain it's somewhere around here. Bum, 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 bum. Unless this is it. Nope. That's okay though, because there's this to tell. Because I know I've done everything in here in the light world. The real question is, have I done everything here in the dark world? I don't know the answer. Only one way to go. 2 ways to go, it looks like. Okay, hang on. Then let's explore this sort of little area a bit. It's just a shop. Not interested in that. Those might be it. That's right. I know what's here. Up. Bum. Then maybe I'm right. Maybe I just... There's like a certain area... Because I know... The light world, I want to say here... There's a thing. I think that's where it is? I love how doubtful you said the idea that you could be right. I am doubtful at this point. Here's my modus operandi. Convince myself unequivocally that I am absolutely correct about the thing that I'm thinking about. Go to do the thing. Realize I'm not confident about the thing I thought I was confident about. And then find out that I was probably correct anyway. That's what typically ends up happening, is I doubt myself and then in the end I'm right anyway. But I can't stop myself from doubting myself still. Also, I know that we were just up there, but I realized I can do a thing now. So I'm gonna do it. We're gonna do this now. Ow. Absolutely dare you. There we go. All right. And now we throw a couple of things in here. We got a thick fairy here, and I love it. Interesting. I've never read that before. In case I went too fast, it said... apparently... apparently Ganon's the reason she's she looks the way she does. I've never noticed that before. All right, give me that golden sword. Yeah! Gold sword. Or the butter sword, as some people like to call it. We are... Now we are actually off to Turtle Rock, the final regular dungeon of the game before Ganon's castle. Or Ganon's tower? Yeah. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum. How many fairies do I have? Oh, fairy, come back. Hey, oh. Alright, here we go. On to the show. Whoops. Doing too well so far, but that's okay. Get there. Go. And now I'm dead. Of course. Gone. What? Go. Why am I so bad at this game? Okay, well, that's fine. There's one more. That's all of them. Once again, full up on fairies. Fairies. Yeah, no, this way. Beautiful. That gets us the big key. Does this get us another key? It doesn't. It gets us that, though, which is good. Okay, and then we want to go this direction. Okay, so here. Maybe. Where the last piece is. This does look correct. Okay. Wait, I can just... Yes! That's it. That's all the heart pieces. Oh, that makes me so happy. Then we are back in here. There's the mirror shield. Alright, and now we've just got to go finish this dungeon. Are those Sheikah symbols? They kind of look like it. Of course. Oh. Sorry, let me just say something real quick. Go. Done. Almost. Whoops. Okay. There's a key in one of these. Then I don't believe I'm going to die in this boss fight coming up because it's honestly not terribly difficult, but just in case I do, I will now respawn there instead of at the beginning. Gotta use my phone to time toothbrushing so I won't be listening for a bit. Okay, no worries. Or time. I don't know why I did that. Go. Alright, Maiden Turtle. Time for you to die. There we go. You're dead! And there. Princess Zelda! We did it! I appreciate your coming so far to rescue me, as I thought you are the legendary hero. I have felt this from the first time we met. ... Ganon is waiting inside of his tower to pass through the gate linking the two worlds. Once Ganon enters the light world, it is unlikely that anyone can stop him. But if he stays in the closed space of this world, you can find him wherever he runs. Now, go to the Tower of Ganon. We will use our combined powers to break the barrier. Let's return peace to the country without fail. ... Do you understand? No. I don't. What does that mean? May the way of the hero lead to the Triforce. But what does that mean? So confused. Okay. Let's keep moving on. I've got 20 hearts. I've got all the items, with the single exception of the red tunic, which I will be finding in the dungeon, in Ganon's tower. Yeah, I am ready to go. No, I'm not ready to go. DJ, we are going to break the barrier of Ganon's tower, or something like that. I don't know why I'm checking all of these like it's a randomizer. Like, I'm legitimately sitting here like, ooh, what am I gonna find? But like, it's gonna be keys or useless junk. I already know this. I know where the big key is. I know where the red tunic is, and I know where most of the keys are. So like, I shouldn't be getting so worked up over some of these, because, like, there's nothing in them. Shouldn't have wasted a key on that. But oh well. At all. I can't. Okay. That's much better. This one's gonna be a bit trickier. There we go. Boom. Another key. Alright, so we're gonna go into a room now called Rando Room, because normally only ever go in here in rando. Because usually people don't even like realize it exists outside of rando. But it's got 4 chests. I've never been in here in a normal game. I've only ever done this in rando. I'm curious what's in here. Some bombs, some arrows, some more arrows, some more bombs. Yeah, no wonder no one goes in here. If I remember correctly, this is the to do. Go. Here, and this is where it is. Cool. Big key is... Now the question is, do I need more small keys before I go up? I don't think I do. Here we go. I think I can just head upstairs now, so I'm going to. Kidding right now. Come on. Wait, you know what? Didn't get the red tunic. I want to get the red tunic, because I've gotten literally everything else in this game, so we're going back just for a bit to get the red tunic. I know where it is as well. It's it's down there. The question is, can I get it from this side, or do I have to go to the other side? Yeah, I can get it from this side. Okay. All right. That's E, don't know why I checked that. What the heck? What is going on right now? There we go. At that point, I was literally just trying to get through that room. Nothing else was on my mind. Could have gone through the... There it is. The red name. Red tunic. And now we can go up to the top and do what we gotta do against Aghanim and all of his schmucks along the way. Nope, it was all for naught. Thank you. Go. And now we're back to where we were before I tore. Fudge. Whoops. God. Oh, hey! I forgot we also see this boss again. Oh yeah, we see all three of the, like, early game bosses again. You've turned again. Do you mean you've returned again? Or are you saying you've turned, like, against me or something? Oh, mother trucker. Trucker, and now I'm dead. Yes, return would be another way to phrase that, I suppose. Yeah? Oh, I see. Turned again. Returned. That's actually funny. I've never thought about the fact that, like, that's what that word means. Returned. Turned again. Huh. Never thought about that. Language is weird, right? Bonkers is what it is. You... Okay. Okay. Let's try this again, shall we? From the medieval Latin word retornare. Retornare is made up of the prefix re and the word tornare, which means to turn. So it literally means to turn again. Because that's what that prefix means, if I remember my Latin classes well enough. Interesting. I never really thought about that, I guess. Tornare. I don't know why I'm still getting all of these chests. Like, I don't think I even need that key. That is not what I meant to do. Okay. this again. Go. Boom. Retornare was apparently used to turn back. That makes sense as well. Boom. All right, here we go. Here we go. Ho ho ho! I'm Santa! It's great that you could come all the way here, DJ. I'm very happy to see you again, but you'd better believe that we will not have a third meeting. Prepare to meet your doom! Doom! Oh, that second one would have hit him. Okay, that was unfortunate. I think it takes like 6 hits or something. I think I've done 3 so far. Ah. There we go. I think that's 5 then. That would have done it. Gosh dang it. I'm so upset right now. Oh my god, of course. It would have been perfect. There we go. And you're dead, son. Apparently Ray is used for both again and back. Yeah, that makes sense. Because back, it kind of has the same... It can be used in a similar connotation as the word again, and vice versa. When you redo something, you're doing something again, or you're, you know, going back over it again, going back to it, that sort of thing. So that makes sense in my head, at least. Never imagined a boy like you could give me so much trouble. It's unbelievable that you defeated my alter ego Aghanim the Dark Wizard twice. But I will never give you the Triforce. I will destroy you and make my wish to conquer both light and dark worlds come true without delay. Okay, dude. Kind of thought that would happen, but that's okay. Reject, recede, reduce, reflect are other back words. Interesting. Seems like we're not gonna be here for a while. That's it. That's the one. That's it. We're done. I'm not gonna be here for a while. Low health beep starts. Yeah, low health beep starts, and then I beat the fucking game. It's over. Hell yeah! Oh man, this is so cool. I love this game. Welcome, DJ. I am the essence of the Triforce. Who knew the Triforce could talk? Dot 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 dot. The Triforce will grant the wishes in the heart and mind of the person who touches it. This is so slow. If a person with a good heart touches it, it will make his good wishes come true. If an evil-hearted person touches it, it grants his evil wishes. The stronger the wish, the more powerful the Triforce's expression of that wish. Thanks for the GG, the dab, and the hype. Ganon's wish was to conquer the world. That wish changed the Golden Land to the Dark World. Ganon was building up his power here so he could conquer the Light World and make his wish come completely true. But now you have totally destroyed Ganon. His Dark World will vanish. Lots of claps. Lots of excitement. Thank you. I'm excited that we finished it. I mean, I knew that we would. It's not like it's a hard. It's not particularly a difficult game, but like I'm glad we did it today. This was good. I'm happy. The Triforce is waiting for a new owner. Its golden power is in your hands. Give me that shit then. Now touch it with a wish in your heart. It's not particularly difficult, but you're so still surprised that you did it. That's fair. What can I say? It's I am who I am. The Return of the King. Who knew this was Lord of the Rings? The Loyal Sage. Sanctuary. Sanctuary! Richard. I already read that. What am I saying? Sahasrar's Homecoming. Huzzah! With the little birdie. It's a little birdie. Vultures rule the desert. I like how the first two were pretty great, pretty like nice, and then this one is just like, oh yeah. And then there's a bunch of carrion animals taking over the desert. Bully makes a friend. I love how he's still chasing him around. Your uncle recovers! Huzzah! Hey look, uncle, I got a gold sword. It's a terrible weapon. Gold is not great for weapons or armor. It's too soft. Flippers for sale! Zora Waterfall. Oh, I forgot Mario was in this. Yeah, Mario's the uncle. There you go. The Witch and Assistant Magic Shop. I read just recently, apparently, when Miyamoto was making Ocarina of Time, when Nintendo was making Ocarina of Time, Miyamoto made character models for Talon and Ingo, the people, the guys at the ranch. And like, there's kind of the joke, like, oh, haha, it's Mario and Luigi, haha. Apparently, originally, they just kind of looked like Mario and Luigi. It was just sort of like a subtle thing. And it wasn't on purpose, but a bunch of people at Nintendo, we're like, oh, so it's just Mario? You just made Mario and put him in the game? And Miyamoto was like, fuck you, yeah, fine, I'm putting Mario in the game. And then specifically made them look like Mario and Luigi. Like, then he did it on purpose. I just think that's fucking hilarious. Sweet. We did it. We did it. It's over. The Forest Thief. Lost Woods. The heck? What was that? There was a... There was one of those weird, like, electric guys. They're usually green, but it was, like, yellow and had big red lips? Oh, good point. Hang on. There! I have never seen that before. Has that always been there? Do you see him? What the heck? I'm gonna have to look into that later, because that's so weird. I feel like most of the cool Easter eggs and abilities in these games is all accidents. Probably. It probably starts out as an accident, and then they turn it into, like, an actual reference to something. Or someone points out, like, oh, that's so funny, that character looks like Mario. And then they're like, why don't we just make that character Mario? Yeah. I think you're right, though. Cool! We did it! This was fun. I'm glad that I finally managed to... Not finally. I'm glad that I managed to stream again and finish this game. It was a good time. I really like this game. And I'm glad that Man, I just realized I have now 100%ed the last all of the games. Because I got all the hearts in the original. I got all the hearts and all the magics and all the everything. I got to the max level in the second one. And then I got everything here. Am I gonna do that? Am I gonna do that for the rest of the games? I don't think so. Not on purpose. Maybe some of them. Maybe some of the easier ones that I know are fairly simple to 100%, but... We'll see. Anyway, this was fun. Up next is Link's Awakening, I think? Make sure. October stream. I will have a stream before October. Don't give me that, Cal. Come on. I'll have at least, like, one more before October. No guarantees. Release order, Legend of Zelda, Adventure of Link, Link to the Past, Link's Awakening. So Link's Awakening is next. Yeah, let's do it. Link's Awakening is one of those games that, like, I've played through a total of, like, honestly, I think two or three times, and that's it. Played through it once forever ago. I played through it once when it came out on Switch Online. But that'll be an interesting one. Catch stream this weekend if you haven't got the kid all weekend. Okay, no worries. I hope you have a good weekend with your kid. With your child. With your spawn. No, yeah, that's cool. I hope you have a good weekend. Wait, what? Is this deaths? I don't know if I've ever noticed this before. I think it might be deaths. Anyway, total games played? Total games played. What does that mean? Is that how many times I died? Because I don't know what else it could be, but that phrasing makes no sense to me. Anyway, I really do need to call this stream. I gotta go take care of some stuff. This is done, but this was fun. I'm glad we could do it. Link's Awakening next time. It will almost certainly be this weekend, probably Sunday. Times you died and or saved and quit. Okay, it counts the saves / quits as a death for some reason. It was fixed for the GBA version. Gotcha. Interesting. I did not know that. That would make sense then, because I don't think I died a single time, did I? I think I saved and quit a couple of times. That was it, right? I don't know. Anyway, but I'm going to call it here. This was fun. I had a very good time, and I hope you did too, Cal. Thank you for being here, Cal. I appreciate the fact that you're here and very chatty. It's nice to have someone to talk to while I'm doing this. Thank you. I appreciate that. I have to call them tomorrow to decide whether or not I'm going to do the... They have like an aftermarket part that I can do. That might be a good choice instead, but we'll see. Anyway, I'm calling it here. Have a good rest of your night, Cal. Thanks again for being here. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.